Hello, legends, heroes, and poopy heads. Welcome to the Omni Flash channel, where Omni Flash will take gaming to the next level.
Welcome back. My name is Omni Flash, and I am your guide to Perfect World Mobile. Today we are going to be having an exciting look at Frostfall City Original. This is a brand new Frostfall City. It is a 12-man dungeon. You should do it at 119. It is very fun. The recommended BR is I think about 425k. I did it when I was about 400k. I had gotten some more BR from Sacred Book Formation. I'm a healer. Be sure to do this dungeon. It's very fun. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. This is our first try. I've never done it before. However, I will tell you exactly what the mechanics are, and you will know how to do it. They do drop lots of nice gears, the 119 yellow gears, as well as the 119 legendary drops. I got 119 Vulpine gloves, but I wasn't able to get any legendary gear this time. But next time, I'm hoping I'm going to get some. Alright, let's start with party formation. Party formation, you will need one tank. Our tank, I think, is around 342k. It's coming up right now. You'll be able to see, yeah, there you go. You can see our whole party. Our tank was 342k. I was 400k. And the other healer is a little bit higher than 400k. Neko Beko. So we only had 2 healers and 1 tank and a bunch of DPS. I do recommend that you have more healers. 3 healers is probably pretty good. 3 healers. If you have 4 healers, that's fine. One of your healers can go demon if necessary. Also, we did this run with 12 people on the first boss. We lost someone on the second and third. So you can actually still do this dungeon with less than 12 people. We could probably do it with 11 people. We did it with 1 tank and 2 healers, which was probably a little bit more difficult than we needed to be. However, we did this as soon as the servers came up, and there just wasn't that many people. We went with what we had. Now this first boss, he has this sort of frost effect. It's called Awaken. And you can see stacks coming up on me. See, it says awakened, and then the seconds are, I have 3 stacks. I am getting more stacks. Now you can remove these stacks of awakened once you go to, there are actually 3 fires. You see these little fires around this. There are 3 fires, and if you just walk to the fire, it will take off those stacks of awakened. Now Awaken does damage on you, so you do want to walk towards those fires whenever you get too many stacks on you, or it will start doing a lot of damage on you. All of you barbs out there are probably wondering, where is the best place to tank this boss? You'll want to try to tank and taunt this boss to the stairs. So when you walk up the stairs to the very edge of the stairs, because there he will be the farthest away from the 3 fires. You want to keep those fires lit, because if this boss spins, he does a spin attack, and if he does a spin attack and gets too close to the fires, he will turn the fires off. He will spin the fires off. The fires do light up again after a while. However, once he actually gets rid of all 3 fires, he starts doing some massive AoE attacks, and those fires never light up again. It's just, it gets really hard if that ever happens. So don't let him spin all the fires off. If you are DPS and he's running towards you, run away from the fires so that he doesn't go into the fires. Okay, now we have another thing. He does go into rampage mode. He does start dealing a ton of damage if you don't kill him fast enough. So having more DPS is pretty good. You definitely need some DPS. Actually, our DPS, I think our last DPS had already had internet connection problems, So we are pretty much fighting him with only 11 people right now. But we still finish. Now he does have some other attacks. He does have other attacks where he like shoots icicles out. So you see the red circles on the ground. Don't stand in those or you'll get hit. And also just be sure to run away when he's spinning. If he starts spinning towards you, you just gotta chi burst, use some tranquilizers, use some really nice elixirs that block all damage. So you want to be sure to get away from him. I still died because I think I had too many stacks of Awakened on. But we beat him because we outlasted him. So that first boss, remember, you just want to tank him by the stairs. You want to make sure that he doesn't spin out all 3 fires. And you need those fires because those fires keep you warm. You have to go up and pretty much just hit. You just pretty much have to touch the fires. You have to run up and sort of touch the fires. You don't actually have to click anything. You just have to run so close that your body touch the fires and it will remove those stacks of Awakened, which is sort of like a frost aura that's sort of like freezing you to death. So as soon as you get close enough to the fires, it will remove all those stacks of damage. And so after beating the Frost Lord, we of course must face the Flame Phoenix. The Flame Phoenix is a fierce boss, and he will hatch some eggs, some fire essence, and you have to destroy those little eggs before they turn into smaller phoenixes. Also, after you beat the Fire Phoenix, he will go into an egg. And you know, phoenixes are known to revive. If you don't destroy the egg within 20 seconds, he will revive and you will have to kill him again. This will be repeated until the egg's health hits 0. Now, there is a time limit because after he revives so many times, he will enrage and start doing massive damage. It actually took us a good 3 turns. We had to beat him 3 times before we took his egg down to 0. So yeah, it's a very cool boss. Kind of looks like the flame version of the new Venomancer, the new Vulpine pet. He is a really cool looking boss, but pretty simple to beat. You just have to make sure to destroy his small eggs as well as his own big egg as quickly as possible. Whenever the Phoenix hatches from his egg after those 20 seconds, he will do some massive damage. He will start shooting fireballs on the ground. Be sure to get out of the way. Also, you can use Regenerate as well as your Chi skills to block some of that damage. I think the Celestial Gale is one of the prettier bosses. Very impressive boss. I like it very much. I hope that in the future there'll be more of these really impressive, nice looking bosses. And the mechanics aren't that hard. This is probably the easiest of the 3 bosses because he's pretty straightforward. You just have to destroy his egg so that he doesn't revive. So that's basically all you need to know about this Phoenix, is that you have to destroy his eggs as well as his main egg as quickly as possible, and you will win. You will eventually win. I think we are almost time to beat him. Probably fast forward. Yeah, I'll fast forward because it's basically the same thing for a little bit. Oh, he turns back into an egg. And his egg is, let's see how much health his egg still has. Yeah, we can get his egg close. Nope, we got him. Alright, so we got him. No, he rezzed again. Alright, so yeah, we will get him this 3rd time. We almost got him. Just have to deplete his health bar one more time, and his last last egg. We will finally break his egg, so to speak. This Flame Phoenix does trap people with fire bonds, and you're supposed to remove the fire bonds using some sort of mechanic that I'm not aware of. If someone actually knows what that's talking about, because it actually says there's this fire bonds. Celestial Gale will actually trap a DPS with fire bonds, and you're supposed to use Snow Essence's Serenity Wind, which can dispel the effect. But I'm not sure how you get Snow Essence's Serenity Wind, and that was a problem. I'm not sure how you dispel that effect. It's my first time doing it, so maybe that effect happens randomly to one of the players in your party, and they have to be the one to dispel that affected party member. Maybe that's so. If you know, feel free to comment below and let us know. But there is one more mechanic that I'm not 100% sure about, which is that Phoenix will use fire bonds, and you're supposed to dispel it using something called a Snow Essence's Serenity Wind. Alright, so after you have finished the Phoenix boss, you have to destroy these abnormal crystals. They do spawn race, so you do have to destroy these crystals so that it stops spawning race. The very last boss is pretty cool. It does have a very unique boss mechanic. What happens is that there is, I guess, two brothers. I don't know if they are related. They don't look that close to each other, but there is some sort of wizard type person called Noelle, and his brother is Noah. Noah is like a giant, half demon, half lizard, half frost lizard, and Noelle is actually sort of, he's protected. Whenever you see that nice shield around Noelle, during the time whenever Noelle is shielded, you do want to focus on Noah. All DPS, everyone will focus on taking Noah's health down to 0, after which Noelle will drop his shield, and that's the time when you want to focus on Noelle, because he has to drop his shield so that he can heal Noah back up. So during the time that he is healing Noah, he doesn't have a shield, and that's the time when you can deal damage to Noelle. So focus on Noah, get him to 0 health, then swap to Noelle as soon as he drops his shield, and then if he heals Noah back up, and if Noelle regains his shield, you do have to switch back to Noah, take Noah's health back down to 0, and then Noelle will drop his shield again, and you should be able to finish him. Noah has this really neat attack where he does bone shock. He sort of jumps into the ground and it reappears underneath you. So if he disappears, look around, find out where he's at so that you can refocus him. Noelle does have an ice wall attack, so do run around to make sure that you're not in any of his attacks. Don't stand in any of the attacks. Make it easier so that your healers can heal you. Alright, Noah's about to go down again, and we can now focus on Noelle. This is it. Alright, this is it. I hope you guys get some really nice legendary gear. This is how you do Frostfall City 119, Frostfall City Original. So Good luck. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, tell all your friends about it, and comment below. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out. And I'll see you next time.